Good morning, students. I hope so. Everyone is fine and everyone is good. So, we are having this lecture session after a very long time after your exams, and I hope so. Everyone's exams are gone really well. So, now we are starting off with a new chapter today, and that is from the subject geography, and from the chapter number 6, that is manufacturing industries. So this is going to be the lecture 1 from chapter number 6, which is manufacturing industries. So here in this particular chapter, what are the things that we are going to discuss will be, first of all, we are going to discuss about what does manufacturing tells, what it is all about. That is the key point and that is the main thing that we should discuss, that is manufacturing. Then what are its importance, how can it contribute to our national economy. Then there is certain classification of these industries as well. So there is a wide range of classification of industries. There are a lot more industries that we are going to discuss in this chapter. There will be agro-based, mineral-based, and there will be on the basis of different capital investment, ownership, and all that thing. So that and there will be a lot more things also that we are going to discuss in this chapter. So not further to go, let's start off with the lecture now. So in this particular lecture, what are the topics that we are going to be covering will be, first of all, the definition of manufacturing. So here, first of all, we are going to discuss about what does manufacturing mean. Then we are going to discuss about majorly what are the importance of this manufacturing in the development of a particular country. Then we're going to discuss about the contribution of industry to our national economy. Then we are going to discuss about the industrial location. So what are the major things that are there in all these industrial things. And then today, in this particular lecture, we are just going to classify all these industries. So what are the major industries are there, we are going to discuss that only. So we are so first of all, before starting off this lecture, I just need everyone should be having their book in their hand. There should be your book, open chapter number 6, manufacturing industries. Then keep a notebook with you as well. Notebook is compulsory, and one pen also to write down all the notes. I have made certain notes for you, so that it could be easily, you can write down in your exams also, and you can understand these topics in detail, not much in detail like I am going to write in specifically, but it is going to help you to understand the topics. So please be ready with these things. So I have taken the screenshot of the book only, and from there I am going to explain you the chapters. That will be the easiest one. So, and it is going to help you also. So be with me. I am going to take this chapter sequentially. I am going to take one page, and then I have written my notes as well. So please write down. I will make you mark the important lines also in this particular chapter. So we are starting off. So here they have given one example about one particular boy, his name is Harish. So he went on the occasion of Diwali, and Harish went to a market with his parents. They purchased shoes and clothes for him, and his mother purchased utensils, sugar, tea, and diyas. So when it comes to the occasion of like Diwali kind of a festival, everyone go to the markets and shop something like buy new clothes or buy new shoes. The females buy these diyas and utensils, all these things. So if you also go, you have seen in the market that there will be a lot of retail markets out there who are selling different kind of products. So now there will be a difference between all these markets and all these shops out there, what they are selling. So it depends. Now he also wondered how so many items could be made in such large quantities, and his father explained that shoes, clothes, sugar, etc. they are manufactured in machines in the large industries out there, and some utensils are manufactured in small industries, while the items like diyas are made by individual artisans in household industries. So you also have seen it that there will be certain industries, certain markets, and वहाँ पे कुछ ऐसे shops होंगे, they will be selling clothes or shoes, retail shops like utensils, sugar, rice, wheat, etc., etc. So all these things are manufactured by these machines, and in large quantity they do that. Now there will be some kind of things like they will be selling making the single products. कुछ ऐसे जो factories होती हैं, industries होती हैं which are making only the single products, उनको हम consider करते हैं small industries में. Now there will be certain handmade, जिनको हम कहते हैं handmade things like diyas will be there, females earrings, the bangles and all these like clips and everything, these kind of things that they make, they are kind of made by individual artisans in household industry, or you can also name them as the cottage industry. So there is another name also for these kind of industry, which is the cottage industry. So we have considered about the example here. थोड़ा बहुत आपको idea हो गया होगा how this manufacturing works, but what it does mean. So please mark this line, this is very important. From here, the first line, that is production of goods in large quantities after processing from raw material to more valuable products is called manufacturing. Please mark this line, it is very important. So here they are telling that the production of goods in large quantities after processing from raw material to more valuable products. So अब आपको जो प्रोडक्ट्स आपके पास अभी हैं, आपके पास नोटबुक है, आपके पास बुक है, ये ऐसे तो आपको मिल नहीं गई होगी. Obvious reason are there that it is going to be converted in certain factories and industries, and then it is going to come to you. So where they are getting these raw materials? So from the production side, after that they are going to these industries for manufacturing to make them valuable products for you, so that you can use these products. So similarly, the manufacturing works that production of goods in the large quantities. अब वो similarly छोटी-छोटी quantity में तो बनाएंगे नहीं, they will make these in a large quantity after processing it from the raw material. So they will get the raw material to make these products more valuable for you. So this is known as manufacturing. So here they have given few examples also that do you know that paper is manufactured from wood, sugar from sugarcane, iron and steel from iron ore, and likewise. And do you know that some types of clothes are manufactured from yarn? So similarly, you have also seen that also that few of the products that you clothes that you wear, they have different kind of patterns. So they are going to get the clothes, और उस clothes को वो convert करते हैं into these prints and everything. So there are certain different industries for that. Now people employ these secondary activities, manufacture the primary material into finished goods, and the workers employed in steel factories, car breweries, textile industries, bakers, etc. So they are in this particular category only, which is considered to be in the secondary activities. All the secondary activities are there जो कि manufacturing में आती हैं. Then it eventually help also in the strengthening the economy of and development of a particular nation by these manufacturing industries जितनी आपकी होंगी, it is eventually going to help you out. So how it is going to help you out? There is the importance of the manufacturing में आप इसमें in detail में पढ़ सकते हो. मैंने अपने खुद के कुछ points लिखे हैं that could help you out, and it will eventually let you know in like specifically कौन से majorly points हैं जो मैंने लिखे हैं इसके लिए. So importance of manufacturing. So पहली चीज that manufacturing is one of the things that is the backbone of development. Backbone of development, how we can consider that, because अगर रॉ मटेरियल ही सीधा आपको आके मिलेगा तो इट इज नॉट, उसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है जब तक वो मैन्युफैक्चर नहीं होगा, जब तक वो उसके कोई हम वैल्यूएबल प्रोडक्ट्स ना बना लें. जब वो प्रोडक्ट्स बनेंगे, इट इज गोइंग टू इवेंचुअली कम टू यू, यू विल एक्सचेंज मनी आउट ऑफ इट, एंड उसके बीच में देयर विल बी सर्टन जॉब्स दैट विल बी गिवन टू पीपल, there will be exchange of things and all that thing. So we are going to cover that here. That's how first importance that you can write here is that manufacturing industries, it help in modernizing agriculture as it provides jobs in secondary and tertiary sector. So here all these manufacturing industries out there, they are modernizing all the agriculture as it provides jobs in the secondary and the tertiary sector. So if there will be production of all these goods, it is eventually going to help out getting jobs for the other sectors also. So अब वो जो raw materials secondary sector में गए, factories में गए, तो उसके लिए लोग चाहिए होंगे उसको बनाने के लिए. They will require people for that, and then to transfer it also to you. So it is going to eventually provide jobs in the secondary and the tertiary sector. Then it helps in the eradication of unemployment and poverty. So how it is going to help in the eradication of unemployment poverty? If people are getting job, obviously it is going to eradicate all the unemployment and poverty from that particular nation. If people are getting employed, they are getting paid, so there will be more employment and there will be less poverty. Then export of manufactured goods that expand trade and commerce and brings in much needed foreign exchange. So basically, if there will be export of good manufactured goods and they expand all the trade and commerce and they bring in a lot of foreign exchange out of it, so it is eventually going to strengthen the economy of the nation. Then it helps in processing the country by giving a boost to the economy. So if all these three points in the above that we have discussed, it works well, it is going to prosperly help and give a boost to our national economy only. Wait. So I hope so everyone is clear with the importance of manufacturing. Now we are going to come up to the next topic, which is contribution of industry to national economy. So here also they have given 2 records out of it. So in the first one they have discussed about the 2-decade record that has been noted down, that how the contribution of all these industries help out in the national economy. So in the 2 decades they have written that there was a stagnation of 17% of GDP, out of which the total of 27% the industry, which included 10% for mining, quarrying, electricity and gas. But here the main thing that you need to know about the last decade. So last decade से कितना change आया, what is the progress, what the changes that they have seen. So you can see here there is a line in the last decade. So the trend of growth, mark this line, this is really important. The trend of growth rate in manufacturing over the last decade has been around 7% per annum. So जो growth देखा गया है in manufacturing over the last decade, it is being noted that 7% per annum. Per annum they have seen the progress, and the desired growth rate over the next decade is 12%. Since 2003, manufacturing is once again growing at the rate of 9 to 10% per annum. So that's how you can see the growth of these industries. So the trend of growth rate in manufacturing is being noted that they have seen a particular growth over the last decade has been around 7% per annum. Now if we discuss about all the industrial location. So industrial locations are very complex in nature. When we what does these industrial location means, that what are the few of the things that is influenced, and there should be availability of the things for setting up of any industry out there. अब एक particular industry के लिए आपको क्या क्या चीजें require होंगी, what is the particular need and availability of the things to locate a industry. So they are influenced by availability of raw material, labor, capital, power and market, etc. It is really possible to find all these factors available at one place, and consequently manufacturing activity tends to locate at the most appropriate place where all the factors of industrial location are either available or can be arranged at the lower cost. So basically if you have also seen that all these factories and all these industries are set up in a very local kind of an areas, जहाँ पे वो जब वो जमीन लेते हैं एट अ वेरी लोअर कॉस्ट, और वो ऐसी जमीन देखते हैं जो उसके आसपास उनको लोग भी मिल जाए, उनको रॉ मटेरियल भी आसपास आराम से मिल जाए, कैपिटल मिल जाए, और उनको पॉसिबली जो भी मार्केट भी हो उसके आसपास जिससे वो ट्रांसफर भी कर सके. सो दे थिंक ऑफ ऑल दीज फैक्टर्स टू सेट अप वन इंडस्ट्री आउट देयर. So after an industrial activity starts, urbanization follows. So they will find certain cities out there जहाँ पे they can manufacture their things, and these industries are also located in or nearby the cities. So like you have seen the Manesar गुड़गांव और NCR से, दिल्ली NCR से कितना नजदीक है, वो इसलिए उन्होंने वहां पे सेटअप कर दिया, तो वहां पे जमीन उनको सस्ती मिल जाती है. Then they can manufacture them here, so for their own सो दैट वो एक जो ट्रेडिंग सिस्टम होता है वो भी उनके लिए इजी पड़ जाए. सो दैट्स हाउ इट वर्क्स. सो आई हैव मेड सर्टेन नोट्स आउट ऑफ इट. पहली चीज, द कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इंडस्ट्री टू नेशनल इकोनॉमी. दो चीजें इसमें इंपॉर्टेंट है. पहली चीज, द शेयर ऑफ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेक्टर हैज स्टैग्नेटेड एट 17% ऑफ GDP out of the total of 27% for the industry there. Now, over the last decade, they have seen around 7% per annum of growth. So, you can write these points in these. Now, in terms of the industrial location. So, the industrial locations are influenced by the availability of, you can write these things, raw material, labor, capital, power, market and government policies. So, all these things are really important to set up an industry, and all these manufacturing activities tend to locate at the most appropriate place where all the factors of these industrial location are either available or can be arranged at a lower cost. And like I just made this figure also about this market linkage. So here you can see that all the raw materials or component parts like factors of the production, land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, infrastructure, they are there in the input. अब यहाँ से they all transported into the factories. पहले raw material मिलता है आपको, फिर उसके बाद there is certain factors of productions out there, वो transport होता है to the factories. अब उस फैक्ट्री में से आप उसके प्रोडक्ट्स बनाते हो, आप उसका आउटपुट बनाते हो, then it is transport to the market. वो मार्केट में जब वो चीजें सेल होती हैं उसमें आपको मिलता है मनी. अब वो पैसे जो मिलते हैं वो वापस से उस रॉ मटेरियल के लिए जाते हैं. सो that's how this chain of manufacturing works here. Now if we discuss about the ideal location of an industry would be, पहली चीज, इट शुड कॉस्ट ऑफ ऑब्टेन रॉ मटेरियल एट साइट. तो उनको रॉ मटेरियल मिले, बहुत ही सस्ते में मिले, पहली चीज. देन द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन एट साइट ऑल्सो, डिसीजन टू लोकेट फैक्ट्री एट साइट, कॉस्ट ऑफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, ये सारी चीज फैक्टर्स होते हैं मेजरली. नाउ क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ इंडस्ट्री, इफ वी सी दैट, तो मेजरली जो इंडस्ट्रीज होती हैं, पहली चीज होती है एग्रो बेस्ड इंडस्ट्री, क्योंकि मोस्टली जो आपके आसपास चीजें हैं वो है फूड से रिलेटेड, विच इज एंड इट इज इवेंचुअली कमिंग आउट ऑफ द एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर ओनली. सो ऑल दी जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स आपको एग्रीकल्चर से मिलते हैं, दे आर कंसिडर्ड द एग्रो बेस्ड इंडस्ट्रीज. देन देयर आर सर्टेन मिनरल बेस्ड इंडस्ट्रीज एज वेल. We'll discuss that later in detail. Then on the basis of capital investment, on the basis of its ownership, it is being classified again and again. So here you can see that this classification of industry. So there is a list of various manufacturing products you can use in your daily life, such as transport, electric bulbs, vegetable oil, cement, glassware, petrol. So all these products are there. अब ये आपको डेली बेसिस पे आप कहीं से भी आप अपने आसपास से आपको मिल जाते हैं, लेकिन ये मैन्युफैक्चर कहाँ होते हैं, हाउ इट इज कंसीडर्ड एंड इन विच इंडस्ट्री दे आर मेड. सो पर्टिकुलरली हर एक चीज जो आपके पास आइटम आप आसपास देखते हो उसकी एक पर्टिकुलर इंडस्ट्रीज होती हैं. नाउ दे आर डिफरेंशिएटेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ इस रॉ मटेरियल. पहली चीज, अब जो रॉ मटेरियल के बेसिस होते हैं, तो पहली चीज होती है एग्रो बेस्ड और दूसरी होती है मिनरल बेस्ड. तो पहली जो एग्रो बेस वाली होती है जैसे कॉटन, वुलन, जूट, सिल्क, टेक्सटाइल, रबर एंड शुगर, टी, कॉफी, एलिजिबल ऑयल एक्सेट्रा. मिनरल बेस्ड होती है आयरन, स्टील, सीमेंट, एल्यूमिनियम मशीन्स एक्सेट्रा. नाउ अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर मेन रोल, मेन रोल जैसे कि स्पेसिफिकली बेसिक और की इंडस्ट्रीज जो होती हैं जो कि एक ही काइंड ऑफ अ प्रोडक्ट बना रही होती हैं. दूसरी जैसे रॉ मटेरियल से जो मैन्युफैक्चर्ड गुड्स बनते हैं वो एक ही टाइप की वो एक ही टाइप के प्रोडक्ट्स बनाते हैं. तो वो होती है उन बेसिक और की इंडस्ट्रीज. नाउ देयर इज सर्टेन कंज्यूमर इंडस्ट्रीज. तो कंज्यूमर इंडस्ट्रीज में क्या होता है जो कि प्रोडक्ट्स बनाते हैं दैट इज डायरेक्टली यूज बाय द कंज्यूमर्स लाइक शुगर, टूथपेस्ट, पेपर, दीज फैंस एक्सेट्रा जो भी कंज्यूमर रिलेटेड होते हैं जो आप रिटेल शॉप्स में आप देखते हो. Now there are certain industries that are based on capital investment. So like a small scale industry is defined where there is a reference to the maximum investment that is allowed on the assets of a unit. Like we can discuss, I will let you know about this in detail afterwards. Now there is also on the basis of their ownership. So I have told you that there is public sectors owner, there are certain जो कि गवर्नमेंट ओन्ड जो भी इंडस्ट्रीज हैं दैट इज बिल, सेल एक्सेट्रा. नाउ देयर सर्टेनली प्राइवेट सेक्टर इंडस्ट्रीज आल्सो दैट इज ओन्ड बाय देयर इंडिविजुअल्स और अ ग्रुप दैट इज टिस्को, बजाज ऑटोज एंड डाबर इंडस्ट्रीज, दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स. Now we'll discuss about all these particularly industries in detail afterwards in our next lecture. So today's homework is that please read the chapter thoroughly again in these things, and if you have queries please let me know in the online classes there if you are not able to understand any of these topics, and please write a note about the importance of manufacturing. So this is the homework that I want to assign you in this particular lecture. Please do that, and if you have queries please let me know in the online class. So till then, thank you so much for listening to this lecture, and just take care of yourself. Thank you so much.